In this video, we're going to go over how to utilize the Partner Engagement Management tool in the CEJA Reporting System. Once you have logged into your account and have accessed CEJA, this first tab here is customer information, but we'll click the one right next to it for Partner Engagement Management. And this tool allows you to add and maintain partner sites and engagements with them with the partnering organizations. So once you're on this page, this tab will take you to the partner tab here. And to add a partner, we'll click this add partner button. And from here, we'll enter the partner name. And from the drop down, we'll select the type. You can see we have several different options here. And if we select employer, there will be a few more questions that populate here. We have the number of employees with several different employee number ranges. We also have a question for if they are in the clean energy industry, and if so, select all that apply. And we also have a question for, are you an equitable eligible contractor, or EEC? Yes or no. And if we select a different one here from our dropdown, then those questions are hidden. Those are only for employers. And so when we have our type selected, we have a question for apprenticeship sponsor. And if yes is selected, we have a few more questions that populate, such as the number of apprenticeship openings per year, the applications due by date, and the date for when the applications are reviewed by, along with a link to the website or the application for apprenticeship. So you can fill that out, but if we select no, then we don't have those questions there. And so then the remaining questions are the address information. So we enter that, we'll have a drop down for our provider that we're with. And then we have a question for the memorandum of understanding, the MOU status, and we can select from the drop down in process, complete, or excuse me, not applicable. And if complete is selected, you can upload the file here and add a description here as well. But if it's in process or not applicable, then you don't have that upload. So then once we've entered that information, we'll click add partner information. Get the prompt from the system that the partner's been added. And then when we scroll down on our list, we can see our entry here. It's partner sample. And if we need to edit it or make any changes, we'll just click this blue text here, and that window that we just saw will populate, and then we can make changes and select this button here to make that change. The next tab we're going to look at is the engagement tab. So we can select engagement. And I should have mentioned too, on this partner tab, we can conduct a search for any partners we may have. For now in this test environment, we only have 4, but as you're going through the program and time goes by, there could, there'll be several more here that you can search through. You can select by search and select by program, grantee if you have access to more than one, and the name, of course, as well. And similarly for engagement, we have the name search here, program, and the grantee here. And to add an engagement, we'll select the add engagement button, and a window will pop up here where for partner, that previous tab we were just on, we'll select an option here. And then for type, we have a few different types of engagement here. And so we'll make that selection. And the date the engagement took place. And we'll click the add engagement button. System prompt that it has been added, and we can see it here. If we need to edit the engagement at all, we can select this partner name here. And so we see the information that we have that we entered for this. So if we need to change the date, for the type, we can do so and select the update engagement. And let's see, it might take a second here to, there we go. So in the refresh here, we see the type's been updated. And from here, we can also add contact notes about the engagement. So we can say, we can enter a subject, and then in the comment field, we can enter our notes here and add the contact note. We'll see the note has been created. And to view those notes and any other notes that you add to this tool here, you can select this contact notes tab, and then we'll see any notes that we've made, who is the provider or navigator who left it, for which partner name was it, what was the subject comment, which user it was entered by, and on what date. And then the last tab I wanted to take a look at is this outreach tab. If we go over here, we'll see the drop down for grantee, but you can also add more information about the any outreach events. So if we click this button here, we'll have a window, and we have outreach event definitions for the following: community partnership event meeting, a regional or state workforce board event, in-house event, virtual event, inquiry contact, and cold calls. And we have definitions for each of these outreach event types. And so scrolling down here to enter the outreach event information, we have the grantee, the outreach name, say, virtual job fair. And we'll select audience type for business or individual. And the outreach type, so our definitions listed above, these items up here in this outreach event type section. So click virtual event, and then the date it was held and the number of attendees. And we can click save here. We'll see that it has been added. And if we click this results for see notes, we'll see that information is here. Of course, if there's a change we need to make, such as the date, number of people or event type, and so forth, we can make those changes and click save. But if you needed to add follow-up notes to this, you can enter that as well. So we'll click that button to add the follow-up note. So then we'll just select the case note type, the date of follow-up, and then a comment here. And then we'll just make this selection for save as event note without sending this message or email. So then we'll click save. The prompt that the note was saved successfully. Then we'll see that the note was added here. And we can continue to add follow-ups as need be. So we'll just click save here and click OK. And we also have the option to, as more and more outreach events get added in here, we have the option to export this. And so what that'll do is that will open or download an Excel file that will have the information that we have entered here. So it includes the name, event date, the grantee, the audience, the outreach type, and the number of attendees. And that is how you can utilize the partner engagement and management tool on the CEJA reporting system.